lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Ball. Waking up meant that he gave me a chance and I'm rolling the dice. I do it all, living like I'm trying to go for the platinum trophy in life. Who can you call? Really nobody, so you should just follow me on your device. And know if she chilling with me, then it's bound to be chemical X and the sugar and spice. Game in the system, but game is the hobby. I'm probably cocky, but hot as wasabi. I mean, if it's beef, then you know where to find me. My niggas is ready and so is my body. You should be running and telling your posse and what's in the speakers and what's in your potty. And she trying to kick it, but this ain't karate. Just keep that shit down while I'm watching Tsunami. I ain't saying I'm a super nerd, but I told you when we got involved, my idea of a perfect date is a PlayStation and some alcohol. I was role playing on GTA. I'm a good guy, but I got it all. If the world should end, be the first to leave, but the last of us acting naughty, dog. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Level up, level up. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough. Never lose, should've had better luck. I'ma wake 'em up from a slumber. Money ain't nothing but a thing, and the level ain't nothing but a number. Life ain't nothing but a game. Level up, level up. Never lose, should've had better luck. Tryna see a check, I'ma run it up. Yeah, I do a lot, still ain't done enough.
Well, hi boys and girls that are watching. It is Level 1 Gaming and it is ladies' night. We are back, but just the girls, none of the boys. Fame was trying to join in and try to be a Dora Milaje with his bald ass head, but not tonight. Tonight I have the stunning Des. She is here. She's part of the family. You guys know her. She's going to be on the subathon as well, but she's just part of the Burnout Brighter family that we love. And Des, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm really excited to be here. Like, I haven't done a whole ladies' night kind of podcast tonight, so I'm I'm ready to get down, talk some games.
Oof. The queen said it. And speaking of queens, Lboogie is with us tonight, dropping us her glorious presence. How are you doing? You looking cute.
Thank you. Well, my dog's barking. 1 second.
Puppies. I love dogs.
I love the puppies.
He's
Yeah.
so bad. Like Amazon is here and he's like, oh my God, somebody's at the house. 1 second. Come here.
Aw.
What
Come
did
here.
you order?
All right. Christmas stuff. Say
My
hi.
baby.
Say hi. Yeah,
He's
bad
so
boy.
cute.
Yeah, if I'm holding him, he'll be fine. But yeah, he hears people and he's
You
on
can be
alert.
part of the podcast too. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, take my role.
But yes, I'm so happy to be here with you ladies. So I'm ready. Let's get into it.
And unfortunately, Pinky, life came up. She couldn't be joining us tonight, but that's okay. We're going to talk a little bit about some Keystone, which I know y'all are here for. The Game Awards, which we're going to leave till the end because that's a thick boy with 3 C's. And Paragon, which, yes, it's coming back. Before we get into it, this Saturday, 9 a.m. CST, we will be doing a subathon. It's going to be so long, 12 hours of streaming. Everybody's getting their section. They're going to do some stuff. Dez is doing stuff. I'm doing a horror game. Fame is kicking it off. There's going to be PSN codes, Xbox codes, games given away. There's going to be tons of stuff and tons of fun for that entire day. So I think you guys should come and join us for a little bit of madness and a little bit of crazy, especially when the tiredness sets in when we haven't had our coffee yet. So just come and join us. All right, you two pick. What are we starting with? Are we starting with Keystone or Paragon?
Let's go with Keystone. I'm ready.
Okay. What do you guys know about Keystone? In chat, make sure you let us know your thoughts and opinions on everything as well.
I'm typing it in as we speak.
For those that don't know, we're going to do a little segue over to the... Look at me, I'm doing fancy tonight if, OBS wants to work properly. Keystone is there's Xbox's streaming only console. No disc, no nothing. It looks like this is an original article back from June 7th, 2022. It's a streaming only console, kind of like the digital only PS5. It's supposed to be a cheaper alternative for those that don't want the disc, don't want to get physical collections, and just want a streaming only console. Back in 2000, nope, it's still 2022. Back in June, it was a rumored console, but there is more whispers that this is actually coming to the market. Affordable options. I don't know if it's one of those consoles that was talked about, like a rumored of you kind of lay away the console, but you're not really paying for the console. You're paying for the Game Pass service on it. So what do y'all think about this?
I feel like I have Steam. Most of the games. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fair.
Most of the games, and then you have like Xbox Game Pass. So I just don't see kind of like the point in making another. I don't know. All the games come to PC anyways, so I guess now it's just your preference on whether like you want another console. But like, I think if I were to get another console, it would be because I also wanted to collect the physical like games. Otherwise, what's the point? If it was like both, then I get it. But also like we don't need another system that's both because we already have it. So I don't know. It seems kind of like a money grab. But maybe it'll work for people who aren't really big on PCs. But I don't know. It seems like everything has a streaming service now, so I don't really see the point in getting it out there.
Fame said in the chat it should launch at $99. For what is it? Another $99? You could get a Series X or a Series S. So, Boogie, what do you think?
Yeah, I feel like there's no way it could look the way we just saw, because essentially for just a streaming device, right? You really only need like a dongle, right?
Yeah.
I feel like if they did something like that and sold it with a controller, then yeah, people would be like more apt to do that. If it was more of a streamlined, you get to xCloud through here and it's just like a little dongle that you put onto your TV, then I think people wouldn't mind. I think more people would be apt to try it. But a box where I have to find somewhere, for it to go, and because the whole thing with cloud is you want to reduce that barrier to entry. So
exactly. And is I don't know the specifics because I kind of took one look at this and was like, it's not for me, so I didn't pay attention because this is just giving me Stadia vibes. And we all know what happened to Stadia this year.
Oh yeah, we know what happened.
Stadia.
Right.
She said, bye, bitch. Gone.
Mm-hmm.
But streaming only, this is the issue Snips and I have had with streaming only devices is it on their, like if you're selling me a box, we're saying let's go with the fact that it is a box, like a little cut down X. Is it on my hardware or your hardware? Because there's so many people, even if this is a low barrier of entry system, so many people that are still in places where they don't have fiber, they don't have good internet. So how is that gonna affect how I play my games? Because I tell you, if I'm spending $99 a month, or $99, not a month, but $99 to get into it, and then maybe you're paying for the subscription service for Game Pass Ultimate, so another $15 to $20 depending where you live, and I get buffering while I'm playing, I don't know if I'd be too happy with that.
I mean, I'll let you know. Like I have the Steam Deck, and I'm not the normal consumer, right? Like I'm the I want everything consumer, right? So. And on the Steam Deck, I paid, I think, like $600 for mine.
Yeah, you got the top one.
I got the top one because that was the one that was available, and I'm not gonna have it. But I get buffering. You know, like when you play xCloud, like especially if you try to play a multiplayer game, it's not all the way there yet. I mean, it's great. I can play single player games. Like, oh my god, I play Dreamlight Valley all the time on my Steam Deck. It's a bad habit. If you like Animal Crossing, if you like those types of games, it's Animal Crossing for people who love Disney, which I'm also that person. So
damn, I need to download
both of those for me. Yeah, sorry.
No, you can
wait, guys.
No, it's not a bad game. I got it for Switch, but like Switch had a lot of issues that I guess they didn't have on Steam, and so I just put it down. Like I paid it for like 3 weeks. But I know I like paid for the pre-order where you got like the free stuff. I wanted to get some free stuff. And then it just, I don't know. I had so many issues that I just put it down. So maybe now it's better. But when I got it before like the pre-launch, and it just had a lot of bugs.
So I played it on PC. I started on PC, and so did Sharice. And like Lady started on the Xbox, and she didn't like it at all. She had a bad experience. So I will say that playing it on the Steam Deck is a lot like playing it on the PC. It's you just don't have as many issues.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of Lady is in the chat. Hi. Flameser, what's up? Baron over there, which he's taking care of his baby. His baby always crying when we're about to start a show. Little kid. Dragging
That's how it works.
Dawn, what's up? Dawn, are you still looking at adult entertainment on your phone? What's up, Swaggy? Everybody's here. The boys have showed up to show us some love.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Dawn did bring up a good point. It says, it's nice to have something for travel. I don't think this is a travel thing. I think this is you stay at home and you play it. You, like Boogie said, you plug it into your TV, or it's you know what? Baron is right. Xbox does not give a shit about their hardware because you're going to lose money. They want you to get Game Pass. They want the software. If this is a dongle, if this is what it is, this is not a portable thing. But I would
if it's a dongle, it is. So I have a cousin who travels a lot for work, and he brings his Series S. But if he just had to use a dongle, that would be, a whole other story. Except for we need that library open up, right? If this is going to be xCloud and it's going to be your travel Xbox, we got to have that library open. I need everything, right? Just certain things.
How would this work? So it's a dongle, you're not downloading it to it. I go to some places where there is no internet. Like some places up in the mountains, the internet is spotty. If a storm rolls in, you got no internet. How is this going to work? Or they have TVs. Some of the hotels I stayed in, CRT TVs still. How is that going to work?
We're going to have to call ahead.
I'm wondering, call ahead. But I'm wondering if there's going to be any kind of storage space on the if it's a dongle at all. because $99 for a dongle for something that you can stream on other platforms, I need to know what the perk is, and right now I'm not hearing any perks other than traveling, and we have a lot of things that we can use to travel with to play a lot of these games. Like I said, you brought up Steam Deck. A lot of the games that are on Xbox are now on Steam. You know what I mean? And a lot of being brought onto Steam. So if the only thing that you can like say is like, well, you get to travel with it. Well, we have a lot of things that we can travel with now.
Options, right?
Yeah, a lot of options.
Wouldn't that even like the traveling option negate if you have Ultimate and a Samsung phone, you have cloud and you can travel with your phone and a controller already?
Yeah, I mean, even iPhone now, though.
Yeah, with the iPhone, iPad, all that.
Yeah. Right. So you can travel with the cloud. That's why I don't know. I'm very skeptical still. I don't really see how this is gonna.
Because the Series S is the entry console, technically, right?
Right. And I think this Christmas it's like gonna be cheap. Like I'm guessing that you're gonna be able to pick up an S for like $200 for Christmas.
Easy.
Yeah.
What easy? I mean,
yeah.
You
That's
guys
like nothing. As a parent, you're like, sure, let's go.
Let's get it. No, yeah, I'm just not seeing anything exciting about it.
No,
I keep thinking about it, and I'm like, if they did like a limited run and it was just for like ex-boy fans, you know, like not ex-boy fans, but Xbox fans who just love everything Xbox, and they were like, we're just doing a limited run on this. I could see that, but otherwise, like, it just seems very novelty and not worth it.
Swaggy brought up a good point. Now that the Stream Deck exists, Xbox doesn't need a dedicated handhold, and I don't see how the compete and rip market share okay, I can't read market away from Steam. Just get a dedicated app on the Steam Deck. I mean, it
takes a little work to do it.
Yeah. And everybody acts like we also, as much as we don't want to, we travel with our laptops.
Yes.
We travel with our phones today are so high powered that some of them are better than these consoles that have come out.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't see who this is for.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you have to have good internet. You want to play video games, but you only want to pay.
Maybe they're trying to break into like the Asian market more, because I know that over there they have a lot of gaming cafes. So a lot of them do a lot of PC gaming. So if it was just like a dongle that you could like stick into a computer or something like that instead of buying an Xbox, that could work for them. I know like in America, we're more like stay-at-home gamers. Like we like to have our setup at home, but they definitely do have like those PC lounges, and they're very, very popular. So that could be kind of like, but I'm not really sure. But it could work over there.
It could. Now you got me overthinking now. Woman?
Sorry.
I don't know. Because like I said, once I took one look at it, realized it wasn't for me, and I'm kind of like, okay, well, it is what it is. But before we move on to one of my sore topics, kind of like Anthem, if you are going for this, the immediate entry price is $99 that we're 99 American dollars, so like 600 Canadian dollars, whatever. You're paying for the subscription to Game Pass. Wouldn't you rather just pay for Game Pass and not have to buy this console? And then you could have it on your PC and your phone. And I know Don, when he was in Guatemala, he just said that it wasn't available, and it's slowly being released to the world. Game Pass Cloud is coming, but wouldn't you rather just pay the $15, $20, whatever it is, in wherever part of the world you're from, and have Game Pass that way instead of buying this thing?
So wait, my question is, if you buy this thing at $99, do you have to pay for a subscription after you buy it? Or is it just like you're set? This $99 is set, and then you...
Oh, I doubt that.
Okay. Then it's pointless. Yeah, I wasn't sure if like they gave you like a year or two where you don't have to pay a subscription fee. And I mean, it's like maybe that's kind of like they're in. But if you're paying for that, and then on top of that, yeah.
You probably get the maybe like a 6 months to a year free stuff, or of a
Think
certain
so?
limit, maybe.
I don't
I'm
know.
bored.
Mm.
I'm thinking like getting 30 days at most.
Damn.
I
You're
would
not
think
wrong.
3 months, only because like they're really like I don't know. Whenever we ask for things for giveaways, it's usually that 3 month, like that's their
Mhm.
sweet spot. So maybe
Yeah.
like 3 months, but still, if I have to pay on top of that, and you will have to pay because you're not downloading any of those games to that dongle, then
Right.
no, I'm good.
Yeah. There's too many games on Game Pass that you can't play in 30. There's people that are like, oh, just get Game Pass for the month, for the $. Like, do you know how many games are on Game Pass for 30
Right.
days?
Right.
It's like, I just started Persona 5. I've realized where my month is going now. No.
Mhm.
There's all the Yakuza games. When the Gears of War games finally come fully to Game Pass, there's so many good games and so many indie games. Score and Pentiment just came out. High on Life is coming out. There's no way that they could offer just 30 days. That would be that some PlayStation level tactics.
But it's like, what other console have they like allowed you to have like 3 months? Even though it's like a streaming console, it's okay. So think about it when you buy your dongle for Amazon, right?
Yeah.
Like for your, to be able to watch Amazon TV and all that, the Kindle Fire's there. They don't give you, 6 months of Prime. They don't give you 6 months of Amazon Video.
Amazon's not gonna
Like,
give you nothing free though. Like that's
Yeah.
Amazon.
they're a corporation too. It's
They're not
still
gonna
a
give you-
corporation.
They are, but I think it's a little different, right? Like when
Yeah.
you're offering something that like their whole kind of like vibe is making video games, Amazon literally sells a little bit of everything, right?
Yeah.
So, and they do have some perks. For example, I started playing Guild Wars. They give you free stuff if you, so they do
Mhm.
have a couple of perks. But maybe if you get the dongle, there'll be a few games specifically that are free to play for a while instead of just having like 3 months free. And I'm just thinking about Amazon because when you get Amazon, you have a couple of movies that are free, and then they have
Mhm.
commercial breaks and all that shit.
Right.
But I don't think it's worth it. That's
No.
my final. I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah, I'm agreeing, but I have to.
Gotta play
Play
devil's
devil's
advocate. I know.
Yeah.
Hey, devil's advocate. You
That's
bring
fair.
up points that we don't think of. That's why. Because I was like I said, I didn't really give a crap about it. I heard it. I was like, okay. I remember Fame. I love you. Will you stop being inappropriate in the meme box?
I know.
This
Saw that.
bitch
I'm like,
ain't
yo.
here. Sharice, what's up? Slytherin gang in the building. Who else is Team
Oh my
Slytherin?
God.
I'm Ravenclaw.
Guys, get out of here.
Oh, Ravenclaw?
I'm Ravenclaw.
I'm Gryffindor.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like Ravenclaw
Y'all
and Gryffindor
tripping.
get along.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's what
Slytherin,
they
we
get
just
along.
don't get along with anybody.
Yeah, y'all like nobody.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But
It's okay.
Y'all chose that life.
Oh,
I'm wearing
no,
my
no.
colors and everything. Blue.
Oh yeah.
Damn.
Love it.
You're
So, I
actually
don't-
wearing Gryffindor colors. Look at you with the red over there.
I know.
Mm.
Because red and black, it looks so
No.
good together.
Red and black do look really good together.
It's like black and blue.
That's true.
There's
Black
just
and
some
any-
colors
Black looks good with anything, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, black is that color.
that, you know what? You ain't right. Oh, Swaggy says he's a Hufflepuff. Are you okay?
Oh,
I know.
I want to cuddle you. Are you okay?
I know.
It wasn't very
Most
Slytherin
don't
of me, but
admit
damn.
that.
Oh my God. I love
So-
it.
This next topic. Everybody clowns me for things I like, okay? I still, once in a while, play Anthem. Yes, I don't give a shit, and I play Avengers with Fame. One of my favorite games of the back way days is coming back eventually. Paragon. Now,
Mm.
Paragon, for you new young babies out there, was a game that Epic was working on before Fortnite. And yes, there was life before Fortnite. There was Fortnite before Fortnite, because Fortnite didn't start as a battle royale. Fame, I'm gonna beat your shit when I see it. Paragon was their MOBA that they were working on that had some really cool characters, really cool stuff. It's a MOBA, but it's more of it's less League of Legends and more like third person over the shoulder, magic, shooter, all that stuff. And it's slowly coming back. So what do you guys think? Have you played any Paragon at all?
I've heard of the game. I've seen people play it. I don't think it's my type of game because I'm just really shit at those types of games. So I watch other people play them and cheer them on. I'm not good at those. But kudos to anybody who is. Like, kudos to people who are like baller at FPS or like any of those type of games because I can't do it. I have no headshot game at all.
See, it's I'm a weird one. As y'all can see on screen, it's a weird one. It's a third person shooter, or like, so this person is playing as Wraith. That's a shooter character, but there's also magic, there's flying, but it is a MOBA. There is tower defense, there is getting across the map to beat that ass. It's a unique game, and I'm glad that I don't know if Epic is picking it back up, actually. I don't know who's remaking it.
Have resources to be picking up another game?
I mean, the money from Fortnite, they better have some resources to be picking shit up. Fortnite prints its own money at this point.
Yeah, it does. Right. Yeah, I don't know. I'm like looking at it. It reminds me of like Lost Art, but worse. I would probably play with, like, I will play with people if I already had, like, if GWG, all of them ladies were buying it, I would probably buy it, right? As long as it wasn't like 60. Yeah, and if it's free to play, I'll definitely get on it. Like, but it's just, is it going to keep me? Probably not. Yeah.
It's League of Legends, but if you were fighting with your character, it's Smite, but with guns.
Yeah, right.
So it's an open beta until the 21st?
I think so.
Yeah, till the 21st. And then it's headed to Steam and the Epic Game Store in the near future, but it's unclear when the full game will release. Okay.
So there was, when Epic, I will give them props, when Epic shut down the game officially, they released the assets for people to use in art and all kinds of stuff. What happened, unfortunately, and this wasn't spurred by Epic, this wasn't like a Battleborn situation where Randy Pitchford tweeted this out. A lot of the characters were used in porn.
Oh, wow.
So much porn.
I'm not trying to like say anything. No, I am. Dudes are weird. Dudes are so weird because a majority of the people who did that were dudes.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Women aren't asking for that.
Women are not looking for that.
I was like, I don't want to see Scarlet, doing the Gawk 6000. I don't need that.
Yeah.
And they should have known that was going to happen. You can't release anything free and not have somebody do some pornographic stuff with it. Because people just, they're bored and they're
not
dirty.
Free, though.
Even if it's not free.
The amount of times I've seen like the Lara Croft, the Rise of the Tomb Raider models, and I'm like, hey, yo.
She's the OG.
Double D. Yeah. Yes.
They've been tricking her ass out for a minute.
They recently scaled down.
That's true.
Because now they got Overwatch and Diva. Oh, that's the new one.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You saw how people were like just losing their mind over the witch from Resident Evil. Like people were losing their mind. Thank you. Oh my god.
It was funny, but then I was like, okay, y'all, yeah.
I thought it was a joke at first, but people were for real shipping her, and I was like, she looks so dirty, like she hasn't taken a bath in years. Like,
I could understand Lady Dimitrescu. Lady Dimitrescu, I'll climb her like a tree, but Mother Miranda in her like weird form. Dawn, do not. Dawn, we already exposed your porn habit last night. We're not talking about this tonight. You nasty bitch.
Yeah, I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know. I think I found out when Silent Hill came out, that people, certain friends that I knew in college had a thing for like very morbid kind of sexual twisted things, because people were like all like hot for the nurses, and I was like, they're literally dead and wrapped up. Like,
Yeah.
so you are sexualizing a decomposing body, and I
Oh
am
yeah.
questioning your sanity.
Yeah. Charisse knows about a Rule 34 because the amount of porn I've seen about Pyramid Head, disgusting. You're
What?
nasty. All of you are nasty. You're disgusting, and you
Oh my
need Jesus.
god. Oh my god. You could
You're
have a whole
nasty.
show just on porn and video games, and
It's just, I can understand. Like I said, Lady D, that's my girl, ride or die. Abby from The Last of Us, I love her. I'll read fan fiction on it, but as soon as you get into like this is a actual horrible dead thing like Pyramid Head or a war criminal, whatever, unless it's a Marvel villain, because Scarlet Witch, what's up?
yeah.
Unless it's that. Yeah, it's okay,
I
but
understand.
that's what happened. Paragon, a lot of the assets, once they released them, were used in a lot of adult entertainment, and I was like, this game can never recover. So I don't know if they're completely rebooting. I don't know if they're using any of the old characters from it, but I am kind of excited for it to come back. I don't know how long I'm going to play it. I don't know if it's going to be good.
I think it'll like probably have a bit of a boost just for nostalgia for people who played it before and don't know about the porn. I didn't know about the porn. But then
You know
again,
about the
maybe
porn.
the people who know about the porn are going to try to play it again too, so they can get the new characters if they release new characters.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Before we move
It's
on
wild out there.
to the last topic, don't forget, y'all, there is people that have sexual fetishes with My Little Pony, so we're going to move on to the last topic.
Right.
Oh my god.
Just going to slip that in there and dip.
Yeah. Be happy Charisse isn't here. She's a
Oh,
very
man.
big proponent of everyone gets to have their fetish.
Yeah,
Unless
we're
it's
not
feet.
kinking anybody. I'm not
Yeah, no
kink
pink shaming.
shaming in anybody. I'm just saying for me, that's not it. Like, no horseplay, no dead things,
Yeah.
none of that.
She's not
And
naming, not real things.
Yeah,
So.
like, yeah. And if it's your thing, just don't tell me about it. Because I won't say anything, but my face will say it all, and I can't control that.
In your face will tell 1,000 stories.
Yes. So just keep it to yourself.
I can't with you guys.
Okay, so really random. I found that I didn't know that there was porn stuff on Twitter. Like, it still blows my mind that there's pornographic stuff on Twitter. And of course, the guy. Yeah, I didn't know that because I don't get none of that shit on my. Go ahead.
Before you go, were you here for the end of those video clips? What were those video clips they tried for like 3 months? They were at the top of your screen, the stories for Twitter.
Oh
yeah.
no!
Or like the last day when they were like, okay, we're shutting this down. Literally everyone was butt ass naked.
Buck wild. People were
Ton of
out
people.
of
You were
control.
just like, that was like around the time when they were doing that red challenge, where people would be like in the red light,
Oh,
but
I remember the red challenge.
Yeah.
Haddish did it with Common.
Right. So
That
it was around
funny.
that time. So everyone thought, oh yeah,
I see.
all the goodies.
Yeah.
No, I love y'all, but I've seen your colon and I don't need to see that right now.
Right? What somebody brought it to my attention. It was a guy, because I don't get that stuff on my feed. And I was like, how do you get this? Yeah, I was like, how do you get this? He's like, it just shows up. I was like, I don't get stuff like that. So it must mean you're looking at stuff for it to constantly come up in your feed, right?
That's exactly what it means.
So he was
Your
like,
Honor.
oh, did you hear about this trend? And I was like, what trend? And he's like, the Lola Bunny trend. You guys can go look it up. I forewarn you, it's dirty. I literally thought people were just drawing Lola Bunny and it was an art thing. Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not.
Oh
I won't
my
even
God.
go into it. Just Lola Bunny trend. You can look it up. I was shocked.
I have to look. I love Lola Bunny.
The Animal Crossing
look.
thing?
Yeah.
Anka? Ankh?
Oh, yes.
With that sound on TikTok? Yo, people were wilding
God.
out.
Crazy.
Y'all are nasty and you need Jesus. But we love you guys. And shout out to our nastiest one, Alex. Because he puts me onto some stuff, and every time he's on the show, we talk about some stuff. And Lord Jesus, we're gonna need. I don't even
I
think
learn new
Sage or a
stuff all
priest
the
will help us.
time. Yeah, I learn new stuff. It's always some perverted stuff from some dude that I didn't even know.
It's
I
always
didn't
the
even
men,
know
though.
existed. It's always the men. Always
Although
the men.
the last time Miss Click was on, we did talk about Chris Evans' dongle pick when he accidentally
First
leaked
of
it on his
all,
phone.
that's amazing.
I had
Thank
to
you,
look
Chris
at it.
Evans, for that. Yeah, like if
Right? All of
if
them
Chris,
that come up,
yeah,
honestly.
if they all put their pictures on, I'm a look. You know,
Yeah, right.
I was like, that's America's ass, and that's America's dick.
Right.
I have to
yeah,
look.
yeah,
Now it is,
yeah, but yeah. I'm waiting for the M'Baku slip ups.
right?
I hope he never
Hey,
watches
yo.
this. But
Ayo,
absolutely.
Delilah, what's
Right? You came in right at the right time. Any of you that are new,
what's up?
like the men
Don't
are dropping
forget.
off like this.
Yeah, they're like, "Ugh."
Don't forget to subscribe, y'all. There's more of this. Swaggy, you're
What
listening
am I
to the good
listening
stuff.
to? Yo, that's
the
how
good
we
stuff.
feel most of the time when we're listening to you
Yeah.
guys. So,
Yeah.
I think that's fair because guys be talking about some crazy stuff on the podcast. So yeah, this girls talk about sexual things too.
right.
This
I
is
feel like
normal.
if you're gonna post, wild,
Mm-hmm.
cosplay, the girl is like wearing a
Mhm.
piece of floss, then I get to have my guy, where he's painted, and that's it.
Making
Just paint.
animal puppets with it, doing whatever
The
he
shit
shadow
Right.
puppets.
I've
whatever.
heard in GTA or Call of Duty lobbies.
Oh man,
You men are nasty.
Oh man,
Mhm.
right? It's when they don't know you're there. That's when
Yes.
you really
Mhm.
get the
It's
real.
like I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll pop off my headset. I am downloading the new Call of Duty, and I know there's proximity chat, so I'm interested to hear what I'm gonna hear over there. So yeah, you men, you nasty. You need Jesus. And even when I was playing Call of Duty Black Ops 2, y'all were nasty, and I was a kid at that time. I didn't need to hear y'all say
Right?
Barbie girl and then talk about your
Mhm.
peepees. You nasty bitches.
Mhm.
Y'all are nasty. But I love you guys. I love each and every one of you. So the big boy, we're going to go through some of the categories. We're not going to go through all of them. But let's start with the big one of the Game Awards, the one that has caused some controversy, which I get, but I also don't get. The Game of the Year nominations and the Game Awards nominations in general have been released to the grand old public to be streamed on December 8th. We will be covering that. We're going to sit here for all those beautiful musical concerts that they put out, all 4 fucking hours. That is probably going to be.
Yeah.
We will be here talking about it. But the Game of the Year.
It's I don't know. This is why we do what we're doing, right? This is why you guys are gonna watch it live. GWG is gonna watch it live because they joke. I don't even think the industry takes these awards seriously, like they're real awards. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it? BAFTA, right?
Yep.
Like, those are serious awards. I think those are very prestigious. This is like 90s BET awards. They are not serious.
Wow. This is the old Spike Game Awards.
Yeah.
Right. Like, these are
Oh my
not
God.
serious. Like now BET Awards has some production value, you know what I
I
mean?
remember
Like
when they
they're
had
getting it
nothing.
right. This is like ground level shit, But it's super biased. This award show is super biased. This is the Jeff Keighley's. That's what they should be called. The Keighley.
And I've grown to respect Jeff Keighley, but yeah, he's the independent journalists that vote on these stuff. You kind of wonder. It's like, I don't know about that.
Right,
Just
for
don't know
sure.
about that. There's
It's
things.
like a show. If a show was a just for clicks headline.
You're not wrong though. Because the first year that Kojima came out of Konami, the show was pretty much dominated by Kojima headlines that he wasn't there, but he was like honored. And then the next year he got his Person of the Year award for game development and stuff. It's like, it's all about clicks. And I love Jeff Keighley. I've grown to respect him, I should say. I don't love him. I've grown to respect him His kick game is always on point. His weird ass staring into the camera because they don't give him the cues to say, "Hey, you're back on camera." I love it all.
Oh my god, I feel the same way. I'm like, can we get another host in here, please?
He is.
I think it's
carved
mostly
that path.
just a popularity contest, which I think part of the problem of the way that this is set up is that games that get released earlier in the year, people tend to kind of forget about them because there's so many games that come out at the end. So if you have a big name, like, and I'm not saying that God of War Ragnarok doesn't deserve any awards, but the fact that it came out now, that's what everybody's going to be talking about.
Yeah.
And Elden Ring. So like you also had like Forbidden Horizon West, which was incredible, but nobody's really talking about it because it kind of came out at the beginning.
I feel like that shouldn't even been in there.
Oh, I love the art direction for that one.
Oh my god, I have so many issues with that game, but I don't know. I think that game is way overhyped for what it is.
Probably. I don't have a PlayStation 5. You can ask Matt. Those things are like $1,500 here. So
are they
are really expensive?
Oh yeah, they increased the price earlier this year too. So
you better have somebody buy it and drive it across the border.
Somebody want a Sugar Mama me a console?
Yeah, right. Oh my god, that's
we're
a lot.
Here trying to get sponsorships, okay?
I know.
The UK is like on it with the sponsorship and sponsoring like their content creators. Can't get nothing in the US.
I've heard that too. That like the UK, like especially with us Black and brown folks, the UK is like on it. Like out here, they be like, they still be looking at you like,
yeah.
There's like maybe 3 people who they look at who are Black.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But and they know who they are.
Yeah, they know. And
that's no shade. Like, congratulations. No. But Xbox and especially PlayStation, I'm like, what are y'all doing?
They don't even acknowledge we exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a numbers game for them, right?
It is.
Right.
We
don't have an accent.
Yeah.
The Game of the Year nominations are a clusterfuck, to say it politely. And Lady Infamous brought up a good point, is the popularity contest, especially with the esports teams and the content creators and the esports coaches, because some of them are like, I don't know about that. They haven't been popping in a while. But the Game of the Year nominations are A Plague Tale Requiem, Elden Ring, God of War Ragnarok, Horizon Forbidden West, Stray, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3.
Yeah, Stray was another one. Like, why are you here?
Yeah. I was very surprised to see Stray in there. I was really surprised. It was I have it and I liked it, but like for Game of the Year compared to like some of the other titles, I was like, oh, I didn't expect to see it up there.
No one talks.
Mm-mm.
No.
Why am I the only one that is like this? Like, there's no dialogue in the game.
No.
How is this a Game of the Year with no dialogue?
If anything, I would put it under like best indies or best.
Yeah, best indie.
Exactly.
Yes.
I don't know.
I wouldn't put God of War. Like you said, it's more of the same. I wouldn't put God of War in there. It's been out 5 seconds. As good as it is, and as well as it's sold, that
brings up another good point, though, right? Because, sorry.
No. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that last year, Horizon, not Forbidden West, but Forza Horizon 5 didn't make it, and it came out 4 days before God of War came out this year.
Yeah.
So why?
Was it last
Who's having
year?
sex with who to get the games in there?
Right.
No,
right. But like last year, I think it was the Game Fest. It might have been last year. Halo Infinite won for best upcoming game. It's like we don't know what is coming out, and it won for best upcoming game. Baron and I, we were covering that. We're looking at each other like, how is it for best upcoming game? There's so many other games coming out, and we didn't know the shit show that Halo Infinite would be. The single player I've heard is great.
Single player is great.
Multiplayer though,
like in the multiplayer is great too. They're just not supporting it like they should. I mean, the multiplayer plays great. They just aren't supporting it, and this in the system to get XP is pretty wonky. But
Maybe they threw Stray in there to be the underdog.
I feel like it.
Honestly, it feels like this is just a really long commercial for the top games that have come out recently. That's what this is. So
let
and you
me
just be honest about it.
read out the titles again for those that might have missed them. A Plague Tale Requiem, which is the sequel to A Plague Tale Innocence. Elden Ring, which is now getting some DLC soon. God of War Ragnarok just came out. Forbidden West came out earlier this year. Stray and Xenoblade Chronicles 3. Those are your game of the years. If you had to pick one, which is it gonna be?
Like my personal opinion, or which one do I think is going to win just because of what this show is?
What you think, and then what you think is gonna win.
I think I really liked Horizon Forbidden West, but I liked the art direction and the story behind it. And that's why I think they did like an incredible job, and I think that they should win that. But what I think is going to win is God of War Ragnarok, because of the time that it came out, and that's what's hyped, and that's what's on everybody's mouth right now. That's what everybody's talking about. So that's what I think will probably win.
Mm-hmm. Boogie, what do you think?
I do love God of War though, so I don't want anybody
No, we're not. When we're talking about this stuff, y'all, we're not shitting on these games. We're not anything. We like all of them. We know a lot of people in these studios that are developing this stuff. It's just from a purely outside opinion, yet inside opinion. What do you think?
I mean, like you said, it's an opinion, it's not fact.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Yeah,
you guys got to chill with that. But I agree. I think God of War will most likely win just because it's God of War and it's a Sony first party title, and it's much easier to digest for the tiny brains than Elden Ring. Elden Ring, you have to, actually put in some extra brain power for the story. It doesn't just hand it to you on a silver platter.
Yep.
So I see where that barrier is. Now, Elden Ring was probably my game of the year simply because it took me by such a surprise. It was a really good game, and it was way more accessible than any other Souls game. Like, I was not going to play that game because I cannot play Souls games. I'm not going to be frustrated for hours. I hate that.
Yep.
Look, I'm a single parent. I am not trying to sit down and be frustrated for hours.
Girl, you don't even have to say, I ain't got no kids. I'm not trying to be
Yeah,
frustrated.
I'm trying to be
hate that.
frustrated. No.
Yeah,
I'm
like
playing
I
a
don't
game
have
to be
time
annoyed.
Right. And I'm not breaking my shit over no game. So, yeah. But Elden Ring, I can play it. I mean, I didn't beat it, but I'm at the end, so I feel accomplished. Especially for someone who isn't a Soulsy player. And I am a Lord of the Rings and all that type of person. So, when I couldn't understand the story, I looked it up. But like I said, I can see why God of War will most likely win, but it would be Elden Ring for me, especially out of that group.
Yeah. For me, I'd say the one I would love to win, because I really did enjoy the first game, is A Plague Tale. It's really good. The voice acting, directing, the story is really good, and I'm going to play Requiem soon. I think that would be, because that's a B game or a double A game, so I would love for that to win, but it's probably either going to be Elden Ring because it's now back in the news cycle with its DLC coming out, or God of War. Xenoblade, no. Stray, no. Horizon, it's too old at this point.
We didn't even talk about Xenoblade, really. Because that wasn't even something we really brought up. I don't think about that game.
It's one of those games, series, you kind of gotta know what's going on. It's not like Final Fantasy where they're just different. Xenoblade, they kind of fall into each other, and you kind of gotta. So, yeah. What do you think? Let's see. Delilah says Elden Ring gets her vote. Swaggy says Elden Ring had a movement that lasted for months. That is true.
Yeah.
Lady said Elden Ring is the game of the year, and that's the hill she's dying on. Cherie says Elden Ring. Swaggy just finished Requiem, second favorite game of the year. Delilah says A Plague Tale. She's on chapter 3. Yes. And Swaggy says it gets better. Okay. Let's go game direction, because I know y'all. I don't know what this fourth game is, so y'all gonna have to inform me on this. Best game direction: Elden Ring, Ragnarok, Forbidden West, Immortality, and Stray.
What?
Stray is the underdog of the year.
It is.
It is. That's why they're putting it in.
Boogie says she don't talk. Nobody talks in that game.
Well, it's a cat, so.
Yeah, but there's no people either.
There's no
Bio
people. No,
robots.
it's all, the whole thing is about the cat. So I when I play, I didn't go in expecting to hear any talking. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Like when I went in.
Mm.
But
What about reading?
No.
No dialogue.
I was just thinking, look, I love cats, so I was just like cat game.
Okay.
So like that's why I
see.
got it. But I think for direction, I honestly really like the direction of the last God of War game, and I was super excited to see where this one was going to go. And I feel like they didn't let me down. I haven't played any of the Elden Ring games. I don't like Souls games, so like you tried it out, but I probably wouldn't even, just because I know what the other ones were like. I was just like, that's not for me. I'll watch somebody play it. But and I think Forbidden Hero. I'm gonna say it wrong. Whatever, you guys, you know what I'm talking
Horizon,
about.
yeah.
I like this. I liked the story, but like I don't think it was very strong. Like I didn't really care much for the main character. Like I didn't care if she lived or died, and that's who you were playing. So I felt like they kind of fell short there.
Fame is over there crying in the corner because that's his Baylor.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Same. Like I'm like, wait, can she move and I can go with these other people?
Yeah, like I didn't really care about her too much.
Right.
This is the one I'm gonna say probably God of War is gonna take it. Elden Ring. The direction, the story is good, but unlike other Soulsborns, if you don't really give a shit about the story, you're just there to fight the bosses. Because
but the fights are cool.
The fights are so cool. The fights are
That's what kept me.
banging.
Yeah, you're like, I'm really fighting this big ass dragon the size of a castle and fucking it up.
To be fair, I think the first game that really did that was a God of War game where you ended up fighting like the Colossus, and you were like, that's the first game that like I played, and I was like, oh shit, like you really expect me to fight that? And they actually put it in, they made it work.
Yeah.
Sounds like a woman that never played Shadow of the Colossus.
I didn't play Shadow.
Yeah, no, that was that weird PlayStation 1 too, right?
PlayStation 2, and then it got remade for PlayStation 4. It's not bad. You will cry though.
Okay. Well, then
it did give me creepy vibes.
Okay.
If you've played Ico or The Last Guardian, Ico, whatever it was, that's same studio.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to be like prepared. I need to be happy in real life to play a sad ass game. Like I can't be sad and then play a sad game.
Yeah. Because it's not like 30 minutes and you can turn it off. You know? Like I'm about to have to play this for a minute. But yeah. I don't know. I think God of War will most likely take this too, just because of the other people that are running it. Although I will say that like there are things about God of War that I'm like, this is the same shit in a different landscape, and that pisses me off. Like Destiny, I don't play Destiny right now. I've played Destiny since Destiny 1. I have a ton of hours into Destiny. But you're not going to give me the same shit in a different wrapper and think I'm going to like it.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it is about gods, and he is fighting gods in all of them, so that makes sense. I get what you're saying. I do like the narrative.
I'm saying I'm literally in the same area. Like, so in God of War 1, where like, okay, so now we got to go on the water and we got to do that travel thing. And we're doing the same shit again.
Ooh.
So I'm just like, okay.
I just got to the point when you come back from Helheim the second time and you see Tyr's board, and there's the God of War symbol, the Greek symbol. There's the Egyptian eye, and then there's another symbol. So who knows where this is going, God of War? Because they got to go to Egypt. They got to pull out Assassin's Creed and go to Egypt.
Yeah, I do get those vibes.
I think
It
I'm
has to.
excited because there's so many different gods and cultures that they could
Mhm.
actually put
Right?
into this. Like I would love to see where they're
2
going to
games
take
for
it.
Norse gods,
Yeah.
4 games for Greek gods, because the
Yeah.
Chains of Olympus
Let's
on
get into some
PSP.
African gods and see
Right.
like
It
let's
just has
do
to be
that.
done right.
Yeah.
We know
But
Kratos black too. Come on, can't tell me a man that
I
muscled with that
know.
much trauma.
I always
Mhm.
have that problem. Like if the voice actor is black, the character is now black to me. Like people get
Kratos
on me
always
because
been
I'm like,
black.
Darth Vader is black, and they're like, no, he's not, and I'm like, Darth Vader is black.
Darth Vader black.
Like
Listen, that's how
he
I
will
thought. I
never.
thought he was black too. Like
He is
Yes.
black.
when you're a little kid and you hear him talk, and then they had like pussy ass Anakin. Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
Like
I
that's
cannot
James
stand.
Earl
I
Jones.
cannot
Okay.
stand
Exactly.
Anakin. Oh my
No,
god,
he's whiny.
he is so much. He's like the worst character. I literally get in arguments with Johnny about it because he loves Star Wars.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah,
cannot stand it. I was like, it's all bullshit. They're so stupid. And he's like, wait. And I'm like, no, I'm not waiting. This is bullshit. Like, how do you get
Yeah.
mad and try to change the world, but then choke out your fucking wife who you don't believe? And then she's
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, get
Yeah.
out of here. And he's like, well, she thought she was lying. So you gonna force choke her?
yeah.
That's what you gonna do instead of
Right.
believe her?
Johnny and I are usually like I usually side with the Empire too, but sometimes me and him we gotta square up because I'm like, shut the hell up about this, man. Like, nah. I need you to see from a logical perspective,
Right.
not your fanboy perspective.
No,
Right.
not the fanboy perspective. But I feel you. I feel that same way when it's. Listen, who did I watch? And I don't know who he is, but I thought he. Okay, did you guys ever see it was an animated show called? Oh my god, they were in space. Jesus, and the show just got like shut down because
Cowboy
the Warner
Bebop?
Brother. No. Which I
Oh,
absolutely love Cowboy Bebop.
Me too.
Right.
Thank you.
Oh, that's my shit. I love
You're
the
right.
voice actor behind Spike so much. Like
Oh my.
one day I'm gonna
Faye
meet him and I'm just gonna.
Valentine.
Oh,
like
Faye is fucking fire.
Speaking of
That's
voice
not it.
actors,
What's the show?
I'm gonna say this on
Is it
his show
animated
while
or live action?
all
It's
these
not
people are watching.
It's not anime. It's
Helena
animated
Taylor,
and it
eat
was
me.
on Cartoon Network for like 2 seasons
Space.
and then like it got what is it called?
Space
something.
show.
They're
on
in
Cartoon
space.
Network.
It was on Cartoon
Right.
Network.
Type it in Google.
Let me
This is like
It
when I was
got-
trying to figure out what the name of the Sagwa, the Chinese cat, was, because nobody else had heard of this show.
Oh, I know what show you're talking about. It was a
Yeah.
kids show. It's for little kids, right?
Yeah,
Space.
I think I know what you're talking about. If you guys know what we're talking about, let us know.
Not regular show, right?
No, not the regular show. Oh God, I can't think of it. But one of the characters in it, I was for sure was black because he
Mhm.
just sounded black. And then
Yeah.
like I started following it on Twitter, and it's this white guy, and I was like, wait, no,
Wait a minute, hold up.
no. It was the Bobby Caldwell thing all over again for me.
Lemon, it is
You know who
not
I'm-
cat dog, you asshole.
Yeah.
No, it's
How would
not
it be cat dog, right?
So
I'm mad he said
Remember
cat
that
dog.
show, though.
before we get into this topic, I've said this to the person that was mad that Jennifer Hale was taking over Bayonetta 3 and said, well, Jennifer Hale's breaking into the voice acting industry so that she's just taking this role for pennies. Jennifer Hale, sir, ma'am, you, whoever you identify as, Jennifer Hale is one of the most prolific voice actors in all of our times, video games and all that. She was voice acting before I was alive. She is not taking over Bayonetta because of she needs money. Jennifer Hale is fine. She is Commander Shepard. She is fine. This is her favorite store on the Citadel. Go look up some of the history behind Helena and some of the things that have come out recently. You'll be fine that Helena is not the voice actress. And you might be not even want to play the original games now that you know some of her history behind it.
Even I knew it was gonna happen.
Oh, there it is. Wait. 56 minutes later, you got it out.
Right?
She had to sneeze before we started the show. She had to sneeze so bad. So best performance. Ashley Birch for Aloy, A Plague Tale Requiem, Charlotte I'm gonna butcher some of these names. McBurney for Amicia, Chris for Kratos, Immortality, still don't know that game. Maman Gage as Marissa, and Sunny as Atreus for God of War. Who do you think's taking it home?
What's the
Somebody in God of
category
War,
again?
right?
What's her name say? Issa Rae, when she was like, they were like, who do you want to win? And she's like, I'm here for everybody black. So as long as it's a black actor, a voice actor, I just really want them to get their flowers. I don't care who it is.
Ashley Birch as Aloy, Charlotte McBurney as Amicia for Plague Tale, God of War, Chris and Sunny, which Chris is Kratos, Sunny is Atreus, and Maman Gage as Marissa and Marcel in Immortality.
Oh,
So no black people.
Chris is black.
Yeah, Chris is black for
Okay.
Kratos. But
Kratos.
it's really hard
That's
for
it.
me to be like, he should get it. Listen, I think he's incredible, but like, I feel like Kratos doesn't say much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
there's not a lot of range. It's
Mhm.
either like flat or like angry. So I
Right.
feel like if I pick
Yeah.
somebody, I would need to see like a bigger range of emotion within that character.
And let's be honest, he won the Game Awards in 2018, 2019 there when he
Right,
said,
for Kratos.
"Rate it, boy."
Yeah.
When they
Oh,
give it to
then he's
whoever
gonna
it
win
was.
again.
He did. God
If
of
he
War is-
already won, maybe they'll give it to the voice actor who's playing the son. Maybe.
probably. If it's not Ashley, it's probably going to be either Sunny because he's young and breaking into the industry, or Kratos. Because I've never heard of Immortality
that.
before. And
Yeah, I
Plague
don't know
Tale
the other
probably won't.
voice actors
Yeah.
enough to say.
Let's see. Yeah, Jennifer Hale's net worth is over 10 mil. Lady says Sea Lab 2000 or Space Ghost Coast to Coast. I think she's talking about the shows you were talking about.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. It was like a recent show that just got canned.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to look it up. There's like a little green like character in it. Let me just look
My
it up.
Invader
Gamora.
Zim?
No. I'm Gamora.
Now we're all like, what?
I'm gonna look it up. Hold on, let me find it.
Dawn, I don't think it is on PC Game Pass, Immortality, because I haven't seen it yet. But Games for Impact, A Memoir Blue, As Dusk Falls, Citizen Sleeper, Endling, Extinction is Forever, Hindsight, and I Was a Teenage Exoconologist.
These are games?
Yeah, Games for Impact. You know, like the one My Dragon Cancer, where the parents made the game what their son had to go through with cancer and passed away, and then we all cried when he came on.
Oh, I have not
I
played
ugly
any
cried.
of these games.
Right?
I played a Memoir Blue. The other ones I don't know. And Citizen Sleeper I think might be on Game Pass. So we're gonna skip over that. Best ongoing: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin.
Final Space. Sorry.
Final Space. Oh,
Final
That's the game?
Space.
okay.
Yeah, it's called Final Space. Yeah, and then they like, because of the Warner Brother, the Discovery thing, they just canceled the entire show, and now you can't find it anywhere. It'll never be aired again. They wrote it off as a tax write-off.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It was a big thing.
I remember saying like I wanted to watch it because the art style looked like Rick and Morty and stuff. So.
Yeah, it's hilarious. It was, but you can't find it now. They took it off.
That's stupid. Just let
Yeah.
people watch it. You're not good. You've made your money from it. Come on.
But,
Right, but
I
now
didn't
it's a
even
write-off.
Use a show
That's
as
the
a
reason
tax
why
write-off.
they-
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why you can't. Yeah.
Damn.
I felt
That's
really
crazy.
bad for the industry, because that's the industry I wanted to get into when I first started. But yeah, the creator behind it was like really upset. Like, he was really depressed because he was like, I spent like so much time, like years, putting into this, and now like I have no rights to it. You'll never see it again. Like, it's gone.
Yep.
Somebody
It
recorded and
sucks.
is gonna leak it.
Oh yeah.
I hope.
Because that's part of I always shout this place out: Internet Archive. Go to it if you guys want to see books. So like Zlib, which was the online library for every single book, textbooks, all that just got taken down. But go to Internet Archive. They archive a shit ton of old games. That's where you can actually download the playable version of the PS3 version of Gears of War. The
Oh wow.
Xbox 360 GoldenEye is on there. There's a shit ton of stuff.
Are you
Go
telling us
there.
where to go get viruses or
Oh no, no
just like
virus. It's just straight. They scan
this
it.
sound like
Everything.
LimeWire.
It sounded too good to be true. That's
Right?
why
This
she's
is not.
Yeah,
saying
this
that. She's
sounds
like,
like
what?
LimeWire, you know?
Their whole purpose for
Oh,
Internet
man.
Archive, it's the official Internet Archive. There's like even Congress books on there, is to make sure that things aren't lost to time. And I appreciate that because there's too much
That's
media
dope.
that's lost. But yeah, best ongoing: Apex, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and Genshin.
I think
Fortnite's
I
gonna
think
take
Final
it.
Fantasy.
Yeah.
I think Final Fantasy. It could
Really?
be only because they're redoing the game. Like they're updating all of the graphics in the game. I don't play it. I think it's
Again?
mad boring. I can't stand it. Like I hate the whole like sit there and cool down, and I hate that shit. But
Mhm.
it's just got such a like ongoing. I think it's just had such a long history of like gamers who are still in it. Like I have this friend, she plays that shit
I play it.
24/7. 24/7.
I am surprised, I'll be honest, that, and I don't even know how they would put this on there. GTA RP isn't on there because I play GTA RP every single day, and that is the reason that's kept a lot of GTA players going back. We just had a couple people that we met on Valorant, and they got GTA to play with us on RP. And the way it exploded with No Pixel over 2020, surprised GTA isn't still here.
Hmm.
I
haven't
probably
played that.
gonna be Fortnite.
I've not played it, but I've heard about it.
Y'all should play it.
So like when you say RP, is it just like a role playing sim? Like
Yes.
it's are you
So
playing on there?
I'm not
Okay.
me. I am in my server, in my place. I am the fire chief of EMS. I'm married. I have kids. Like it's just a whole different.
She's
It's
acting,
Second
y'all.
Life.
It's a whole different
Right.
like Second Life.
It is
Okay,
Second Life.
I know what Second
Yep.
Life is. On
That's
Second
what it
Life,
is.
I'm a hoe.
It
So
is.
that's
What pretty
what
much
I
is.
do.
Like it's actually some of them. Lemon that was in here the chat earlier. A lot of them we hang out a lot. We're gonna go play Call of Duty later, probably. Like you meet some lifelong friends because you go through some shit in the servers, but
Yeah.
it's so much fun.
I
It
get what
really
you're
is.
saying. You still have that emotional connection, even though it's role play.
Mhm.
I might check it out. I have not role played in a long time, but when I did role play on Second Life because everything was user built. So they had like every time there was a new fandom out, they built a new sim. So there's like Cyber 2077 on there. There's like Game of Thrones. So
Oof. If you ever want
yeah.
to, just hit me up and I'll get you into
Yeah.
my
No,
server.
I might do it. I'm excited. So yeah, that's
Mm.
surprising it's not on there. But I don't think a lot of people, you know what? I feel like a lot of people don't consider role-playing games the way that we're talking about it as truly like gaming. And I think that's sad. Because when I talk to a
That
lot
is
of
sad.
people like outside of like who don't know about role play, they only think of like role-playing games as like RPGs or JRPGs, things like
Yeah.
that. So
And I'm surprised by because like XQC and even Pokimane, she's been in role playing stuff. And you have to have GTA 5 to play. So I'm surprised that it is, especially with the way it, like I said, exploded over this Panasonic. I'm surprised that it is not in a best ongoing because there's still people, like I said, XQC, he's on every so often. I can't. The guy who plays James Randall, like No Pixel, has a shit ton of people that are tuning. Thousands of people are tuning in every day to see these people stream in an RP server. Oh, fame!
How
Come
long
on,
have they
don't
been
quote
doing
that.
it for the
Since beginning of quarantine. Well, so some
Okay.
people
Yeah.
have been at it for 3, 4, 5 years, depending on how long the server's been. But No Pixel
Right.
has like really popped off since the start of the pastrami sandwich.
Right.
I
Yeah.
do like pastrami.
I love
You
some
know, if I
pastrami.
was going to think of a game that's been ongoing for like a really, really long time, but I don't think I've ever seen mentioned in any of the Game Awards, would be Minecraft.
Mhm.
Because that game has been going
Yo.
on for a long time. And the fact that it's like user created, they
Right.
have servers, and like Microsoft just did a whole, like, I what they have? They had like a whole show about the new stuff that they were updating to Minecraft. I think it was like over an hour long. I'm surprised
Mhm.
that game never gets mentioned.
Right.
Or
Even
even
Roblox, they don't do as
Even
many.
Roblox.
Roblox.
But Roblox has a lot of controversy, and that is probably
Yeah.
why they
Right.
don't give them
'Cause they let
awards.
people do
Or
whatever.
Yeah,
Elder
and
Scrolls
they're using
Online
kids
or
Yeah.
Fallout
for money and
76.
stuff.
One of my kid,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
he's like,
But yeah,
money
like
for Roblox.
Elder Scrolls, in about 2 or 3 months, we'll start getting the next content update. Elder Scrolls Online is going off. Fallout 76, it's the 25th anniversary of Fallout this year, so there's a shit ton of stuff going on. Not mentioned at all. I think these are the same games that have been mentioned for the last 2-3 years. Maybe with
I just think
Genshin
Fortnite
being
needs to
new.
come off of that list. And I know I'm probably going to get a lot of hate for it, but it's the same game.
Yeah.
Do you know
It
what I
is.
mean?
But no build, though. That's what
Yeah.
brought me back.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
The
Okay.
no build.
That's true.
Like I don't
That's
want to
true.
have to build. Like I don't want to be fighting, and then all of a sudden you're able to just like put up a wall. Like out of here
Yeah.
with that shit.
Mm.
So when they
Don
did
brought
no
up
build, I was cool.
Don brought up 2 games, Sea of Thieves
Yeah.
and Grounded.
So Grounded,
Grounded,
I love that game, and I've been playing it a lot recently. But at the same time, it was in like early access for like a
For a
ton of
long
time.
time.
So it wasn't really like
It just got out of it, maybe
But
like
Sea
right.
of Thieves
last
then.
month.
Yeah, Sea of
Sea of
Thieves.
Thieves.
Yeah.
I could see it being one of those.
Although a
Grounded,
ton
no.
of people are
No.
pissed.
No.
Sea of Thieves.
Yeah.
Like people who like play it consistently, they're saying that it's not being
I think after the
Supported.
Disney
kept up.
update there, where they
Mm.
brought Jack Sparrow in, they kind of shit the bed, honestly.
Yeah.
It was
They haven't really had
yeah.
much after that.
So best indies. We're gonna see a familiar name here, but Cult of the Lamb, Neon White, Sifu, Stray, and Tunic.
Cult of the Lamb, I think, is going to take
Mm.
it.
Sifu might take it
Cult
because
of
it's
the Lamb
just
is funny.
the hype built up behind Sifu.
That's true. That's true. There was a lot of hype.
Yeah.
The Cult of the Lamb had a lot of hype too.
It was
Like
so
a
cute.
ridiculous amount.
Like people were making because my kiddo plays it, and there's like people who are making cartoons and stuff of Cult of the
Aren't they
Lamb and
making?
like giving it
Yeah,
extra
they're
music
making.
and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah,
Right. I think
Yep.
they're. Aren't they doing an
like
animated series or an animated show or something? I thought they were talking about that, or there were
think
rumors
so.
that they were going to
Well,
do that.
To be fair, the Shadow of the Tomb Raider is getting a Netflix show, so
Oh,
who
okay.
knows?
Okay.
We got a
Netflix picks
few.
up everything.
They really do. They're just
Mm.
shitting money out. We got a few more categories to go
Right.
through, y'all. Just bear with us, and then we'll get to our suggestions, and then we're gonna let you guys go for the night. And you'll see us again Saturday, 9 a.m. We're gonna start CST. So figure out what CST is on your time. We'll be streaming. Best community support: Apex Legends, Destiny 2, Final Fantasy 14, Fortnite, and No Man's Sky.
I'm gonna go Fortnite again.
Yeah.
There's stuff there all the time.
I am surprised there's no Warframe, no Elder Scrolls Online, no like Elite Dangerous. Those communities, if you're in them, even community support, no Animal Crossing. Because the community runs
I
that
am
game still.
surprised. Animal, yeah.
Yeah, and
Animal
Dreamlight
Crossing.
Valley. Like I
Dreamlight
have
Valley, yeah.
That's true,
people,
yep.
yeah, people who are like in dual, right? Like my old Animal Crossing Facebook group, they're doing Dreamlight now too, because a lot of those people
Ooh,
are
we're
playing.
probably in the same Facebook group.
We probably are.
Yeah.
Nerds.
It was
It's
a
like
big
Animal Crossing for Black folks.
Yes, that's exactly
That's
the one I'm
literally the
in.
name.
Yeah.
Animal Crossing for Black folks.
I'm with you, Boston. They just TennoCon, like it should be on here still. Let's see what else we got. Do y'all play any VR or AR games?
No.
Okay. Best action.
I did.
Bayonetta. Oh shit. Best action. Bayonetta 3, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, Neon White, Sifu, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder's Revenge.
I did
I'm
play that one.
biased, so I'm gonna say
Go ahead.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles because I'm
Yeah.
biased and it's right there.
I'm probably gonna
And I
I'm gonna
loved
say
it.
COD. Because it's enough different from the original Modern Warfare 2 that people are gonna it's either COD or Bayonetta. I don't know.
I don't like that.
Action
I don't know.
adventure. Requiem, Plague Tale, Ragnarok,
Right.
Forbidden West, Stray, and Tunic.
What category was this?
Best action adventure.
One God of War.
I would say God of War.
I'm gonna say Plague
Tunic
Tale
was
because I
hard.
just wanted to. Was it?
You just
I,
wanted to win. Yeah.
I downloaded it and then I was like, "Ooh, wait a minute! This is too much like Death's Door for me. Hold on."
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Tunic was
this
hard.
is not as easy as I thought. Because I was like, oh, it's like Foxy Zelda, right? Because that's how they show it. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Yep.
I can play Zelda. I can get
The
down
art,
some Zelda,
the art
right?
threw you way off, and then you
Yeah.
get in the game and you're
And I got
like,
in here. I was like, and then you don't tell me nothing. You don't tell me how to do anything, where
I
to
hate
go.
games like that.
Nothing. I'm like, all right, well, you're getting
guess
put
I'll
back
go-
on the shelf.
Right. Best role playing: Elden Ring, Live Alive, Pokemon Legends, Arceus, Triangle Strategy, and Xenoblade 3.
What's the category?
Best role playing. Right?
One Elden Ring.
Elden Ring is probably gonna take
Elden
it.
Ring was probably, yeah.
But then Pokemon.
What is?
I feel like Pokemon's always the same story.
Right?
I don't know.
Like yesterday, what was it yesterday? The day before yesterday, like after 25 years, Ash is like now like a master. He's still 10.
He
How are
is
you still 10? And it took you
He is
25
still 10.
years.
Took him
What's
25 years,
happening?
he's still 10. It's true.
Like that don't make no sense.
It's true. I don't know why they don't age him up.
Right. Like he ain't aged ever. 25
Because
years.
you can't make money
He's
off
still
of
got-
him if he gets out of his age range.
But they could still make money off of Pikachu, who is people don't buy dolls of
Right.
Ash. They
Yes,
buy Pikachu.
exactly. Exactly. People do not buy Pokemon for Ash's ass.
That's true.
And I've been to
Oof.
Japan. I've been in the stores.
Yeah.
No Ash figures. None.
Right?
So this is my least favorite category, but also the one that I think out of most people in level 1 I'm the most in. Best sports and racing. They just shit
Yeah,
in
I
this
hate that.
category.
I don't do
F1
any.
2022, FIFA 23, NBA 2K23, Gran Turismo 7, and Ollie Ollie World. Why do they shit on this category? Those are vastly different games.
I know.
I was about to say, Ollie Ollie World doesn't even fit
That game's
the rest
been out
of them.
for like 10 years and they just been re-releasing it.
Yeah. And then they just didn't do Forza from last year and aren't doing Forza this year.
Which I don't understand. Forza is a banging game.
Yes.
Mhm.
How you missed it last year. And then this year we just act like you didn't happen.
We put in Ollie Ollie World instead of.
Right.
Yep.
It's
It's
such a fuck you.
That's why I
Probably
said, who's
Gran
having
Turismo.
sex with who to get their
That's-
games in
yeah.
there?
You're not wrong. Oh,
Right?
Ooh. Best multiplayer. Modern Warfare 2, which that we can't even really count that because it just dropped today. The multiplayer for the Warzone and everything that people are really gonna play. Multiverse, Overwatch 2, Splatoon 3, and Shredder's Revenge.
Overwatch 2 is horrible.
It's thank you. I've been trying to tell people it's so bad. Like the
Like,
hitbox.
Y'all
I
just
play
like
Mercy.
I know they've
charge
been
me
playing
for the
it.
same game that's worse.
Right.
I'm
Do
gonna
you-
say TMNT. I had so much fun playing that
Yeah.
game with other people, and they did it so well. I
did.
wanted to get some love.
Yeah.
They
Do I
really
think
did.
it's gonna get the love that I think it should deserve? No.
It's probably
Yeah,
gonna be
I would
Overwatch or
agree.
COD.
Yep.
I know, and it's so crazy. Like
It's
it's
probably gonna be
probably gonna be
Overwatch.
caught. Really? You think Overwatch?
I think it's gonna be Overwatch just because, like, from what I've seen, like, people have been playing COD for a very long time. People have been playing Overwatch for a very long time. But
That's
I feel
true.
like the hype recently for Overwatch, and I don't know why, because I'm not a fan of it, but like I've been seeing a lot of videos, and not just from level 1, but I've been seeing a lot of people talk about it. So I don't know
Yeah.
what they did. I don't know if they dropped a new character, or anything recently?
Well, the Fox character, I don't know her name. I've yet to like fully play a game. Kiko,
Yeah.
whatever her name is.
Maybe that's what it was.
But it's
Wait,
so
okay,
bad.
don't kill me, because I don't play these games, but
Mm.
there was a new character that was dropped. It was a black girl with long braids, like 3 long braids. What was that for? What game was that for? I think her name was Kimberly.
Oh, definitely not Overwatch then, because they like to have those weird ass names.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe it wasn't
It
Kimberly.
might
They
be
did get a
COD.
black chick.
Yeah.
Did she have long braids? Because I know one of those games dropped
She on her
new
Google game right
characters.
now.
Right. One of those games dropped new characters this year. And it's one of those type of games that I don't play. But I like the
Overwatch
characters.
came out August, September, October, maybe. Like
Yeah.
it fully released.
Her name is Sojourn, and she does kind of like have like twists. Yeah.
I don't know what I'm thinking about.
Sojourn in Overwatch, yes. Fame
I
plays
just feel
Overwatch.
like Overwatch is constantly not. I don't know about
Ain't just
COD,
like dead games.
but
Yeah,
I feel
he
like
does
they
play
drop a lot of new
Avengers, too.
things. Yeah, he does.
Ew.
Yeah, I
So
give him his props because he doesn't care what anybody says. Like he
Right,
plays
yeah,
the games that
for
he
sure.
enjoys, and he's just like, "Fuck it, I like it. I'm gonna play it."
He backs
So-
me up when I play Anthem. But also, there is a poll going right now on the chat, y'all. Are you excited for the Game Awards this year? And it's at 50-50%. So make sure you vote, and we'll get into that. We got a few. We're gonna skip over the content creator because that is like a super controversial thing, and we're just gonna go over there. Most anticipated game and best esports game is what we're gonna cover next, and then we have like to do our suggestions. I know we're running over, but give your suggestions because this is ladies' night, and who knows when this is gonna happen next because we are all busy bitches and we got shit to do. So most anticipated game, we got Final Fantasy 16, not including black people, Hogwarts Legacy, Resident Evil 4, Starfield, and Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom.
I think Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom is probably going to be the most anticipated. People have been
Over
waiting for a long
Starfield?
time. Yes.
Yeah, because they screwed the pooch on that game because everyone is gonna hate on it just because they have to have an Xbox to play it. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna be. I guarantee you, when the reviews drop, give it 10 points for padding, right? Like whatever they give it, it's probably 10 points higher in actuality because they're gonna shit on it just because it's an Xbox first party title.
Yeah.
But for me, I would pick Hogwarts because that's my most anticipated
I'm
game.
excited.
Same.
I'm definitely excited.
Did you see the
about
black
Hogwarts.
folks? I was like,
Yep.
thank
Yes.
you, whoever
Yes.
you guys talk to
Whoever
get
you
the
talk
hair.
to, yes.
Yeah, I don't care who you did, but thank you very much.
I'm excited for that game. Do I think a lot of people are excited? I don't know.
No.
I think after like all the controversy going on with what's her name and like a lot of people kind of fell off. So,
But you saw that those $300 collector's editions sold out like that.
yeah, because you have those hardcore like
Just Harry Potter
fans.
fans. Okay,
Yes,
yeah. Oh yeah. I was definitely tempted just because it's.
I'm gonna say Resident Evil 4 because I know there's a shit ton of people that love that, and I also know people are excited to see. So Resident Evil 4 is not going to be a remake. It is going to be a reinterpretation because they're taking the lore from Resident Evil Village, completely rewrites the Resident Evil story, so they're going to take it and put that in Resident Evil 4. So I'm excited to see how they do it because I know people.
I don't get why
that
they
have
just
like
don't make a new game. Like
they did.
why are we finding new ways to like remake games?
I feel the same way. Not just about games, but just in general. I'm tired of remakes.
Right. Like so now we've come out with this new terminology for us to reuse assets and clean them up. And
I'm tired of remakes that Last of Us Part 1. You don't need a remake. You don't need a give me Bat and Kaitos. Bring the games that have been gone for 20 years. Give me those games.
Agreed.
I need those games. not Resident Evil 1. They're not going to remake that because it has its HD remaster and all that. What's up, Chase? But give me something that is old. Give me Meg. Give me Killzone. Give me something that hasn't been around for a while. That's what I want. But it's I honestly don't know this one because Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy's a niche ass shit. Because the people that played the MMO don't play the mainline games. So
yeah, it's really weird because I play the games, but I don't play the MMO, and that's only because like the fighting and everything is very archaic. It's very like old WoW type, and I just find it very very slow. Like I just don't care about it. And I think I haven't been excited for a Final Fantasy game in a really long time. Like I think the last time I was excited was 10, and y'all know how long ago that was.
Yeah.
And I have not been excited for any, and I'm also like, we've had like what, maybe 2 or 3 Black people, and that's me being generous because the only one I can really remember is Barrett and Vera, the little bunny chick, Fran.
I count Fame from 13. She's Black. I'm gonna count her. I don't care.
That's
she's
fair.
Aussie,
That's
but
fair.
She's Black.
That's fair.
Yeah, but
I forgot all about her.
You still got to take away Barrett. Like Barrett was so.
In the remake,
racist.
I was so annoyed by him. Like I was just like, they literally were like, what is the stereotypical loud Black man that we can do? And then they put him in the fucking game. And it was like, you only have one that you had to do right, and you still fucked it up.
Yeah.
Tell me why Shiva or Gentiana in Final Fantasy 15 couldn't be Black, because in the like original Final Fantasy 13 there was 2 of them. Why couldn't they be twins again and be Black? I don't know. Not saying we're trying to confuse Black and shit, but like if you want to bring a game to North America,
it's a futuristic world, right? It's a futuristic world. It's not, and the thing is that like Japan doesn't even put Japanese people in their own games half the time.
True.
Right.
So, there's that whole like white is right and that's what sells. But I'm like, Japan's never cared really about like the American market or the Western market. So I don't understand why. But whatever.
Yeah. And then the last category we're going to cover before we get into our suggestions, you lovely bitches. And Fame says Final Fantasy 9 is still the best. Yeah, because you like Dagger's booty, bitch.
I like Final Fantasy 9, but like, I'm going to keep it real with you. Final Fantasy 7 and Final Fantasy 8 is what 9 is. Like, they took everything from Final Fantasy 7 and 8, put it together, and then made 9. That is what that is.
And mine is the 13 series, which I know a lot of people hate, so.
Mine was 7. Mine was 7.
My bitch.
I did beat 9, though. I did beat it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was upset. I was upset when I beat it, though, because when you get to the final boss, you think it's going to, you're going to put in a couple of hours, you're going to lose. I beat him my first time because Zidane hit his limit break. And when he hits his limit break, every time he hits, it's like 9,000 hit points. He took that bitch right out. And I was like, oh, okay, the game's over now.
It was great for its time.
Yeah. He was OP as hell, though.
Oh, hell yeah. Without a goddamn doubt.
That's why Fame likes it.
Oh, yeah, because Fame wants to feel like the big bad bitch. He wants to feel like the Dora Milaje. The best esports game. This is the last category. And make sure you guys drop your TV, movie, anime, video game, whatever suggestions for the week. Best esports game, CSGO, Dota 2, League of Legends, Rocket League, and Valorant.
Oh shit, I don't play. I don't know. I can't believe CSGO is still like
still a thing. Right? Rocket League has held on for a long time. To be a game about cars playing soccer, like
for real. I know people that play every day. Like they play a couple hours every day.
Overwatch isn't on here, or Call of Duty, to be honest.
I'm gonna give it to Rocket League.
I'm probably gonna give it to Val. Val is like popped off lately.
I mean, it came out kicking the door down, though, right?
Mm.
And I
Kind
think
of,
that's
and then
probably why you don't see Overwatch. I feel like Valorant came out to replace Overwatch.
yeah, and even Apex isn't on here too. So
Yeah.
I don't
So
know.
I don't know. I mean, the ones they chose are. I don't even know if these are the most popular because we don't. I mean, we don't even know like how they're like choosing this, right? It's just like some of
Yeah,
these. I
we
feel like
don't.
they just drew from a hat, right?
Because Dota, I don't even know anybody in my circle that plays Dota.
Right.
Or
I feel like that's like not even very American, which it doesn't have to be. But I feel like this is an American-based show, so it
yeah,
would be geared toward that. But yeah,
the only reason I can see League being on here is because of Arcane.
Mm. I just know
Like,
so many people who play that game. And Baron was just in that event where it was like
yeah,
a Rocket League event to raise
yeah,
money. So
that's true. But we will cover this. We will be on December 8th. We will be watching this live show here at Level 1 Gaming. There's going to be people popping in and out. We're going to have guests. We're going to talk shit. We're going to have shows before then, though, as well, to get the boys' perspective, because this is a ladies' night. Screw them boys. To get their perspective on things. We love you guys. Thank you for rocking out with us. Thank you for hanging out with us for this long. What day is it? Oh, it's Wednesday. Saturday, 9 a.m. CST, we are going to be doing a subathon, which means about 12 hours of games. Fame is going to kick it off. We are going to start streaming. We're going to give away Xbox codes, PlayStation codes, all kinds of things. We're going to give away some game codes from our beautiful, sexy sponsors at Freedom Games. Love you guys. And we are going to be playing their games throughout. We are going to have a shit ton of fun, and you guys are going to join us for it. We're going to have drinks, we're going to have popcorn, we're going to have all kinds of sticks. I know for my segment, if your name is going to be put in for a drawing to join me for a extra special cogs in the machine. You get to pick the topic. I know Fame, he's going to have ranting topics. Chakalaka, you can do Smash tournament with him, all kinds of stuff. So there's going to be a shit ton of stuff to have. So make sure you join us, subscribe, and all that. Boogie, what do you got for people to either play, watch, whatever for this week?
So if you follow me on Twitter, you know I played through Gotham Knights. I feel like that got a lot of hate for
It
no
did.
reason. I feel like people didn't read, right, and didn't know that it wasn't a Arkham game. So they continued to compare it to that, and it's totally not an Arkham game. Different type of game. It has a great combat system. The story is like up here as far as DC stories go. I think they did fabulous. Go play the game.
Yeah. You got any TV shows or movies?
Feel like I do, and I'm getting a blank now. Watching a ton of TV. I don't know. Come back to me. I'm trying to think.
I'm always bad with that. I always like feel put on the spot, and then I forget everything
Speaking
that
of
I've
put
watched.
on the spot, Queen, what you got?
Look, if you haven't gone to see Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, like that's what I'm saying. Y'all need to go see it. Please
Yeah.
support it. I know there's a lot of people who are upset that Black Panther wasn't recasted and da, 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 da. All I'm gonna say is that Ryan Coogler handled the subject and the situation beautifully. So
Yep.
please watch it, especially my Black and brown people. And there's absolutely no reason why y'all should be hating and being like this upset. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Marvel recast movies all the time, redo movies all the time. Like there will be another Black Panther. Just
Right. I think this cemented that too. That there will be another Black Panther.
It
Like, come on.
absolutely did, and I
Yeah.
think he ended it very well. So,
Yes.
please go watch it, go support it, because if we don't support it, then they'll think like they shouldn't keep making movies about Black
Right.
people for Black people. That's my suggestion. For a game, I haven't really played anything new. I've been playing a lot of old games. So like the latest one I picked up and I've been playing for a while is Guild Wars.
Oof. Okay, Queen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Guild Wars. Yeah. Because I'm more of a person who likes to play games with other people. So I was trying to find like an MMO that I could like play with a couple of friends. So we've been playing that. I finished the first story. I am going to say I was proud of myself because usually in an MMO I kind of die off halfway through the story and like get distracted and stop playing. I finished the whole story. Was the story great? No. Am I going to keep playing? Yes, because it's about playing with my friends. So if you want a game that you can play with your friends, I think Guild Wars is the community is still pretty strong. They're still updating things. The graphics still look good for as old as the game is. So yeah, check it out.
All right. From our poll, we got 14 votes of Are You Excited for the Game Awards? It's locked at 50-50. And speaking of recast, there's in Marvel games or movies, don't forget Ashley Johnson, who plays Ellie in The Last of Us, was in a Marvel movie and has never been in one since. And they gave her significant screen time, which meant that she was supposed to be in more stuff. She was in the Avengers. She was the waitress that they rescued. She will be in more stuff. Anyway, to watch, shit, I don't know. I've been on a Underworld kick. Kate Blanchett. No, not Kate Blanchett. Ooh, that's another hella. Ooh, but Kate Beckinsale. Go watch the old ones. Starts in 2003. Just admire the cheese for games to play. RP, but like Call of Duty's out. Go play with your friends. Go relive those toxic lobby days, especially with proximity chat. Go have that fun. Again, Saturday, we're streaming. There's going to be no Take-Two this week, which is usually Fridays. Not going to happen. There probably won't be a Starcross Gamers either because we're all going to be recovering because we're all old as shit. So we're all going to be recovering from that. Monday, Chocolacka might be streaming some more God of War. Tuesday, no Cogs because we're bi-weekly. Next Wednesday, we're going to be back. And next Friday, Take-Two will be back. But let me read out what we got for suggestions this week. D says their suggestion is Batman the Animated Series. Rest in peace to the King, Kevin Conroy. Yep. Their descriptions, everybody, please go follow Boogie and Des. Their descriptions are in the... No, their Twitters are in the description. You know what they say. Game suggestion from Fame of Vampire Survivors. Cabinet of Curiosities from on Netflix from Dawn. Let's see who else. Yes, D, I am still playing Anthem. Shut the hell up. Don't mock me. Swaggy asked, did you encounter that 30 FPS bug in Nights? I don't know.
No, he was saying, did the 30 FPS bug me in Gotham Knights? But I didn't play it on the Xbox. Played on the PC.
Than all of us.
No. But I played it on PC and I have a beefy one, so I was able to play it 4K 60 and I didn't really have any problems. Yeah.
She is better than all of us, don't worry.
No. That's why I love being a PC gamer.
Well, like I have everything so that I don't have to be restricted.
Oh, see, that's good. That's good. Queen. I have an Xbox, but it's still in the box.
You're giving her this energy.
Yeah.
Dawn says play Pentiment. Who else? Everybody, I think that's all the suggestions. You guys make sure you have a shit ton of fun tonight. Go hang out with your families. We're going to head on out of here because we've been taking your time, but we love you guys. Take care of each other, and we'll see you on Saturday. Your asses better be here. But we love you. Bye, guys. Oh, yeah.